How are we handling medical care now that we are in Mexico? It's probably one of the top questions that we have been asked about our move. The topic of medical care has lots of different things under the umbrella, so let's start with insurance. We worked before we moved with an insurance agent that specializes in expat/immigrant insurance, and one of our requests was that we wanted worldwide coverage because I travel to the United States a lot for work and will travel to other countries, and Abby wanted her insurance to work with her doctors that she trusts, so hers works just like Blue Cross Blue Shield would in the United States. Our deductible is $10,000 because we're only using it for emergencies, and we pay $700 a month. Most people here pay way less, but because we have worldwide coverage and pre-existing conditions, that is what it is. And it's still a lot less expensive than the $1,300 that we paid in the US for our insurance, and we won't even have to use it that often, so less stress. Number 2 is prescriptions. So our US prescriptions are over the counter in Mexico. I found the generic names of each one. I took those to the pharmacies here and we purchased them there. They run about $10 to $20 each on average. The only things that require a prescription in Mexico are things like pain pills, antibiotics, and some psychotropic meds. So we would have to go to the doctor and get a prescription for those if we needed them. 3, routine visits, things like annual dermatology checks, mammograms, blood work, etc. will pay out of pocket, but there's a local medical concierge that we met with, and she hosts clinics related to each of those areas. We have a special medical card that allows us first dibs at those clinic appointments, as well as discounts on the services, and we'll just pay for those out of pocket. And lastly is hospitalization. Although Mexico does have a public healthcare system, which is called IMSS, it's very bare bones and not something that we paid into throughout our lives. Instead, we will have private services. So we have the contact information for a private ambulance service and hospital if we need it. They do require payment up front, so we have a credit card set aside just for this if it happens. But we also have people that can help us coordinate with our insurance so that we can get reimbursed on those services if needed. So overall, much easier and much more affordable than we're used to, but it was a bit of a learning curve involved. And so we're pretty happy with where we've ended up.